Welcome to my channel Mindset Mastery Hub, where I'll be telling you different tips and techniques mentioned in the world's self-help books. Today, I am going to take you through the summary of this book, Atomic Habits, written by James Clear. Dear viewers, if you are the one who is struggling to get rid of the bad habits like procrastination, then this video is for you. Or if you are struggling to start a new habit of doing exercise, then this video is for you. Dear viewers, watch this video till the end so that you will understand the tips and techniques mentioned in this video and you can implement the same in your life to lead a desired lifestyle. So let's jump in. To tell you about this author and the book, this book, Atomic Habits, is written by the author James Clear. This book has got more than 4.6-star rating on Amazon, more than 80,000 readers giving their ratings. According to the author, atomic habit is defined as extremely small amount of routine performed regularly for a longer period of time. This habit is to be understood because these are a double-edged sword. They can make you or break you. Good habits make you and the bad habits break you. And the purpose of this habit is to solve the problems of the life with as little energy and effort as possible. Author gives the simple four-step method to develop a good habit. So let us see all these four steps. The first step is the cue. The cue triggers the brain to initiate a behavior. It is a bit of information that predicts a reward. And the second step is cravings. They are the motivational force behind every habit. Without craving change, one cannot act. And the third step is response. The response is the actual habit one performs. And finally, the fourth step is reward. The response delivers a reward. Rewards are the end goal of every habit. So, what are the four simple laws in the atomic habit? Let us see one by one. Q. The first law is Q. Author suggests to make it obvious. And the second law is cravings. Make it attractive. And the third law is response. Make it easy. And the fourth law author tells is reward. Author suggests to make it satisfying. One of the technique the author suggests is the point and call technique. This technique was developed by the Japanese to reduce the mistakes. Here, every detail is identified, pointed at, and called the name aloud. For example, whenever you are preparing for a long trip, just make a detailed list of items and call out loudly all the essential items required in the packing list, like I have a cash in my wallet, I have my wallet in my pocket, I have got all the dress in the bag. And similarly, you can point aloud like I have taken the mobile charger in my bag. I had locked all the doors of my house. And then finally, I had taken all the necessary documents required for the trip. So in this way, you can point and call the requirements. Here, author says the benefit of calling the names aloud is you are making conscious efforts to make your habit. Some of the common examples of the point and call technique in our day-to-day life is all lights and fan are off, all the windows are closed, I have locked the main door, and so on. Here, you have to point at these objects and talk loudly. Before leaving the office, you can say to yourself, I have taken my mobile charger, I have taken my laptop, I have taken my wallet and the keys, and so on. And similarly, if you are going for a holidays, you can say to yourself like, I have locked all the windows and doors. I have taken all the necessary documents. I have made phone calls to all my relatives and the hotel, and so on. Another method that the author suggests is the habit scoreboard. Here, author suggests some of the examples of the habit scoreboard are I will exercise every day for 20 minutes at 6:30 a.m. in the gym. Or you can give a scoreboard of journaling like I have written a journal one page every day soon after dinner, sitting in my home working desk. Or else, if you are learning a new language, then you can make a habit scoreboard like I will study French for 20 minutes every day at 6 p.m. in the bedroom. You can make also a scoreboard of family time. Every weekend, I prepare a new dish for my family members. Another technique is habit stacking technique. Here, it is a way to build a new habit. Identify your current habit, which you do each day, and then stack your new behavior on top. This is called habit stacking. The key is to tie your desired behavior into something you already do each day, like meditation. Here, you can say, after I take my cup of tea each morning, I will meditate for 1 minute. For gratitude, after I sit down to dinner, I will say one thing I am grateful in my life. For power saving, along with the current habit of after I move out of the room, you can create a new habit of I'll switch off the lights fan. For exercise, after I take off my office shoes, I will immediately change into my workout clothes. Design your environment for success. Author says the most powerful of all human sensory abilities is vision. Here, therefore, a small change in what you see makes a big shift in what you do. Small changes in context can lead to a large changes in behavior over time. Drink water. Example, drink water regularly by keeping water bottle on your desk. Also, place a book of your choice on the bedside to read it regularly. Another way to learn the guitar is to keep it in your living room so that you can see it visually and you can start this new habit of learning. The power of right community. Here, author gives the example like if you are surrounded by the power of right community, one of the effective things you can do to build the better habits is to join a right community to develop your desired new habit. Example, if you are surrounded by fit people, you are more likely to consider working out to be a common habit. Like join fitness club, book readers club, mathematics club, or public speaking club to create a new habit. Author suggests to imitate the powerful. We care so much about the habits of highly effective people. Therefore, try to copy the behavior of the successful people because we desire success ourselves. This helps to cultivate the success habits. Author also suggests to create a motivational ritual. Do something you enjoy immediately before a difficult task. Make it easy and make it satisfying. Here, find something that makes you truly happy, like petting your dog, and then create a short routine that you perform every time before you do the things you love. Maybe you can take 3 deep breaths and smile and pet the dog. Repeat this small ritual to develop the new habit. This will help you to make your mood happy. The 2 minutes rule. Here, author suggests to start the new habit with just 2 minutes. Here, example, start to walk for 2 minutes to run 3 miles. If you want to read a book, start by reading only one page before going to bed each night. If you want to walk for 2 minutes, then start to run for 3 miles. Just open your notes for 2 minutes to start studying, or just open your yoga mat every day to start 30 minutes of yoga. The idea is to make your habits as easy as possible to start. Author also suggests to make your good habits automatic. Author also suggests to automate your good habits so that you can be consistent on these habits. Example, if you want to have a sound sleep, buy a good mattress. If you want to avoid the penalty, set up the automatic bill pay. If you have a back pain, then buy good shoes to avoid the back pain. And if you want to stay healthy, make smaller plates to reduce the caloric intake. And if you want to be productive, turn off the notifications and mute group chats. So in this way, you can also have a family relaxed time by removing the television from your bedroom. So in this way, you can automate the good habits and be consistent with these habits. Some of the habit tracking technique is every day start marking your new habits like morning exercise, journaling, gratitude practice, or if you want to learn a new language and book reading. Start marking every day so that you can have a track of your habits that you are doing it consistently and are not able to do it consistently. And by this, you can improve on your new habits. Some of the benefits of habit tracking are it is motivating and it is satisfying. It is an easy way to track the habit and it creates a visual reminder to act on this habit tracking method. Author also gives some of the tips to break the bad habits. One of the most practical ways to eliminate the bad habits is to reduce the exposure to the cue that causes. If you are unable to focus on your work due to social media, then leave your phone in another room for a few hours. If you are wasting too much time watching television in your bedroom, then move the TV out of your bedroom. If you are spending too much money on electronic gadgets, then quit reading the reviews on the latest tech gears. The top quotes from this book, which I like the most, are you get what you repeat. The seed of every habit is a single tiny decision. Habits are the compound interest of self improvement. Every action you take is a vote for the person you wish to become. And finally, your habits shape your identity, and your identity shapes your habits. Dear viewers, write in the comment box what you like the most and which technique you are going to implement in your life. If you have any questions or queries, write in the comment box. I am always there to help you. Dear viewers, subscribe to my channel Mindset Mastery Hub so that you can implement these new techniques and tips mentioned in this book and you can learn and grow. See you next week with the summary of another book. Thank you.